Welcome. I'm Inger, she is Rosie, and this is Be Free Yoga. We're so glad you joined us today. This is a 1-hour Vinyasa Flow Yoga class designed for all levels. Just modify based on your fitness level, any injuries you might have, and how you're feeling today, because every day is different and every body is different. If you like practicing with no music or with your own music, you're in the right place. If you prefer to practice with my carefully curated playlist, you can find these same classes on my website, www.befreeyogaAustin.com. And that's B with 2 E's, like the bumblebee. Also there you will find a relaxing guided meditation and written reflections on the weekly topic to help you on your spiritual path. Enjoy your practice today, and thank you so much for joining us. Hi, welcome to Be Free Yoga. I'm Inger, and this is Rosie. And we're so glad you could join us today. Over the past several weeks, we have tackled topics like heartbreak, forgiveness, resilience. And today we take the next step, which is letting go of the past, moving on, and finding the joy contained in each moment. So today's class is on finding joy. If you're doing this class with music, it's all set to music from the 80s. That's the music of my youth, so it brings me joy. And also I thought it'd be fun to have music from the past since we're letting go of the past in our practice. You'll need 2 blocks, and we're just gonna start in an easy seat on our mat. You can just sit cross-legged or any way that's comfortable for you. Ground down through your sits bones, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, and close your eyes. Your hands can just rest on your thighs or your knees. Start off by bringing yourself into the present moment. Let go of everything you had to do to get here and everything you have to do when you leave. You can notice the temperature of the air on your skin, any sounds that you hear. Then bring your hands to prayer hands at heart center. Take a full deep breath in, feel your heart lift into the outside edges of your thumbs. And an open mouth exhale, side out. Another big breath in. Open mouth exhale. One more time. And empty your lungs. Then open your eyes and just start pressing your fingers from side to side, bringing the stretch into your wrists. Then bring the tops of your hands together, draw your elbows down. Forearm stretch. And circle your hands to the front. Circle your hands to the back. And rest your hands on your knees. Go through a few rounds of cow and cat. Reaching your chest forward, looking up. And then round your spine, looking down. Starting to bring some mobility into the spine. And come back to your neutral seat. Bring your hands behind your head. You can interlace your fingers. Or if you have tight shoulders like me, maybe just rest your fingertips behind your ears. Take a full inhale, open your elbows wide. And then exhale, tip to the right. Bring your right elbow down to the floor or to a block. Reach your left elbow high and draw your left knee down. And big breath in. Exhale, lower your left elbow to the front of the room and reach your right elbow high. Now we're twisting the other way. Look up past your right arm. Big breath in. Exhale, lower both elbows to the earth. Ground down. Round your spine. Feel an opening in your upper back. Then inhale with control. Rise up. Open your elbows back where we started for the other side. Big breath in. Lengthen. Exhale, tip to the left. Send your right elbow high. Draw your right knee down to stay grounded. As you inhale, open up a little more. And then exhale, lower your right elbow in front of you onto the earth. Left elbow high. Open up to the left. Full breath in. Exhale, lower both elbows to the earth. Tuck your chin, round your spine. Inhale, lengthen as you lift. Look up. Come into a nice back bend, spread through your collarbones. And then exhale with the flat spine and open shoulders, lower down to a hover. Inhale, rise back up. And release your hands, shake out your shoulders. Stretch your legs out a little bit. Place your hands just behind your hips, elbows pointing to the back of the room. Just tap your feet on the floor. Sometimes it's fun to do something just because it feels good. It also brings circulation to your feet. And then just flex and bend your feet. Tap them again. And then circle them out. First one way, and the other. Tap again. And then straighten and bend your legs. You might hear a little knee cracking going on at this point. And then just hug your knees into yourself. Send you some love. Press your chest into your thighs. Full breath in. Exhale, release, cross your legs, come into tabletop. Wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, spread your fingers wide, use all the parts of your hands, and then saw forward and back. Press the tops of your feet and your toenails into the earth. Come back to center. Inhale, fire hydrant to the left, root into your right knee, and lift your left leg to the side. This is an open hip posture, so lift your knee as high as you can. Let your left hip open. Big breath in. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Cross your knee under you. Make your legs small. Push into the earth. Then inhale through donkey kick. Now we have closed hips. Dial your left hip down. Flex your foot. Squeeze your left glute. And exhale, knee to nose. Push into the earth. Create space for your leg. Inhale back through donkey. And exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, fire hydrant. Exhale, cross it over to your right elbow. Inhale, donkey. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back through donkey. And exhale, cross your left knee behind your right knee. And saw back and forth again. Let your sawing get bigger and bigger until you find your hips all the way back by your heels. Full breath in. Full breath out. And press into your hands. Come back through tabletop and uncross your legs. Open twist to the right, right arm high. Rotate your shoulders. And then exhale, thread the needle. Send your right arm under your body and bring your right cheek to the mat. You can stay right here. You can use a block to support your head or your shoulder. Or you can have a balance challenge. Extend your left arm overhead to the top of the room and your left leg back. Fire up your core. Keep pressing your right arm down for stability. And big breath in. And exhale, release your knee. Press into the earth and rise back up to tabletop. Soft forward and back again before we attempt the other side. Find your center. Inhale. Fire hydrant to the right. Right knee lifts, leg bent. Big breath in, open hip. Exhale, cross that knee underneath you. Right knee to left elbow. Inhale, donkey kick, level hips, flex your foot. Exhale, knee to nose. Press into the earth, make your right leg small. Back through donkey kick. And knee to nose. Inhale, right leg to the side, fire hydrant. Exhale, swing it under you, knee to elbow. Inhale, donkey kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, donkey kick, flex your foot. Exhale, cross your right knee behind your left knee and saw. Make it bigger and bigger until you end up in child's pose with crossed legs. Elbows lifted, press into your hands. Full breath in, full breath out. Press into your hands, come back through tabletop. Inhale, open twist to the left, left arm high, big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle. Send your left arm underneath you. You can stay right here, pressing into the back of your arm, working on your twist. Or you can send your right arm overhead, ground down into your left knee and your left shin, and reach your right leg back. If you roll over, it's no problem. You can get right back up. Full inhale. Exhale, lower it down. Unwind. Tuck your toes. And exhale into down dog. Pedal out your legs. Start to bring the stretch into the backs of your legs, sinking your heels low. Press forward and down with your hands to send your hips up and back. Then find stillness. Inhale. Walk your hands back towards your feet for ragdoll. Feet hip width distance apart. Take an infinity grip today. Reach behind you, then bring your hands between your legs. Palms on opposite shins. Straighten your legs a little bit to deepen the stretch in your upper back. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Full breath in. Exhale, release your grip. Toe heel your feet together, slight gap between your heels. And then with heavy knees, a heavy head, and heavy arms, start to unfurl your spine as you rise up. At the top, shrug your shoulders up. And then relax them. Bring your hands to your heart. Samastitihi. Today, try not to let any past experiences on your mat influence your expectations of what will happen today. Just be really present in the postures, and rather than seeking perfection, just seek the joy of fully embodying each posture. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release your hands, open your eyes. Stand at attention. Keep your arms at your side, but let them be super loose. No tension in your arms. But activate your legs, draw up your knees, draw your belly into your spine. Look forward. Big breath in. Exhale, tuck your chin. Then start to slowly roll down, folding your spine on itself, one vertebra at a time. Make sure your arms are still hanging heavy into your forward fold. Inhale, look forward, lift your chest, arms hanging heavy, flat spine, and then exhale, fold back down. Inhale, roll up just the way you came. Loose arms, one vertebra at a time. When you get to the top, place your right hand on your heart. This is going to anchor your torso to the front of the room. Then draw big circles with your left arm, as big as you can. A couple times to the back, and then a couple times to the front. On your next inhale, make a fist and open your arm to the left side. Draw it to the wall behind you. Feel the engagement of your left rhomboid. Big breath in. Exhale. Close your right arm across your left arm across your body. And you can use your right hand to deepen this twist. Open your shoulder. Torso still facing forward. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Other side, left hand on your heart. Circle your right arm back. Torso facing forward. And circle it to the front a couple times. Open your arm to the side, make a fist. Reach your heart forward as the back of your hand goes to the back of the wall. And then cross it over your body. Use your left hand to draw your arm in. Send your breath where you feel tightness. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, mountain. First one of the day. Rotate your palms towards each other. Big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the front of the mat. Bear walk. Take your time. And exhale, chaturanga. Grasshopper, your elbows back, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your feet. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain. Swoop your arms up, rise with a flat spine. And then exhale, release your arms to your sides. Inhale, spread through your collarbones, proud chest. Exhale, tuck your chin. Lower one vertebra at a time, arms are heavy. All the way down, even lower this time. Inhale, look forward, lengthen your spine to the front of the room. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, roll up. Roll your shoulders up and back. Bring your right hand to your chest, circle your left arm back one time, and forward one time. Inhale, fist to the side, strong active arm. Exhale, cross it over. Big breath in. Exhale, release. Left hand to your chest, circle it back. Circle it forward. Inhale, fist to the side, open your heart. Exhale, cross your arm over. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, mountain ground down as you reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bear walk forward. Exhale, chaturanga. It can be on your knees. You can meet in down dog. Inhale, up dog. Levitate your thighs off the floor. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, send your right leg high. Closed hips here, right hip in line with your left. One long line of energy, big breath in. Exhale, keep your right foot lifted and come into plank. Lower your hips in line with your body. Inhale, fire hydrant to the right, just like we did in tabletop. All in plank now. You can lower your back knee if you need to. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, donkey, still keeping your plank position. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale, back through three-legged dog. Hips go high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Ooh, that's a lot to do in plank. Remember, you can skip that and meet in low lunge anytime you want to. Inhale, warrior two. Plant your back heel. Windmill up. Make sure you can see your front big toe. Reach in opposing directions and relax your shoulders down. Look to the front of the room, big breath in. Exhale, side angle, reach forward and down. Arms and shoulders in one line. Front knee still open, send your hips a little bit lower. Inhale, rotate your rib cage even more, open your top shoulder. Exhale, bring your left and right hands together. You're gathering up all the experiences of your past into your palms of your hands. Inhale, archer. Make fists as you rise up and draw back your bow. You're holding your past experiences in your hands now. Keep your lunge low. And then exhale, open your hands and let them go. Inhale, move on to your bright future and star. Get big. Activate your back body to open up your front body. Big breath in and exhale into horse. Bend your knees, roll onto the outside edges of your feet to open your knees more. Shoulders stack over your hips like you're leaning against a wall. Big breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Let's do some shoulder dips. First your right shoulder, then your left. Use your hands to keep your knees open as you dip side to side. One more time each way. Then inhale, come back through center and exhale into spider. Bring your forearms to the inside of your knees. Press them open. Lengthen the crown of your head in front of you. Nice flat spine. One more inhale. One more exhale, sink your hips lower. Inhale, star, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, pivot your feet to the front of the room. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten your front leg. Send your hips forward as you reach up and back with your right hand. Big breath in. Exhale, triangle, hips move back as you reach forward and tick-tock your arms to north and south. If you're prone to hyperextension, keep a micro bend in your front knee. Imagine you're ripping apart your mat with your feet. Lengthen your spine, then rotate your shoulders. Inhale, Utthita arms, reach for the front of the room, biceps by your ears. Fire up your obliques, big breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Option to float your right foot, which we did in plank earlier. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale, release some heat. Inhale, send your left leg high. Level your hips, dial your left pinky toe down. Big breath in. Exhale, come through high plank. Hands under your shoulders, left foot stays lifted. Remember, you can go straight to low lunge. Send your left knee to the side and fire hydrant. Inhale. Exhale, knee to elbow, cross it underneath. Inhale, donkey, still in plank. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, back through three-legged dog, so strong. Exhale, low lunge. Step it between your hands, weight in your feet, long spine. Inhale, plant your back heel. Warrior two. Fire up your triceps. Engage your left glute to open your knee more. Big breath in. Exhale, side angle. Arms to north and south. Use the pressure of your lower arm to open your front knee more. On the inhale, rotate your rib cage skyward. Big breath in. Exhale, gather up all the experiences of your past, palms together. Think of all the lessons you've learned and you hold them in the palm of your hands. Keep your hips low. Inhale, archer. Make your fist, draw back your bow. And then exhale, let it all go. Inhale, star. Feel the vibrance of this moment, this posture. Big breath in. And exhale into horse. Hands at heart center, good posture, hips low, knees open. Stay for the breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs. Shoulder dips again on this side. Sometimes we check out on the second side when we've already done something, but try and stay really present. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, spider. Forearms inside your knees. Flatten your spine. Keep your hips low. On your next inhale, burst open to star again with control. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Length on both sides of your body. Exhale, triangle. Sash your hips back. Rotate your rib cage, look up if you can. Inhale, Utthita arms, biceps by your ears. Big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga, option to float your left foot as you lower slowly and with control. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more time on each side, but we'll be flowing. It'll go a little faster. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, high plank with right leg lifted. Inhale, fire hydrant. Squeeze your right side body. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, through donkey kick. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Hips go high. Exhale, low lunge. Step through lightly. Inhale, warrior two. Rise up. Exhale, side angle. Arms to north and south. Inhale, open your top shoulder more. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, make fists. Rise up to archer. Exhale, open your fists, let it go. Inhale, star. Exhale, horse. Knees open, roll into the outside edges of your feet. Big breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Parallel your feet. Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet and lengthen through the back seams of your legs. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Shift your weight back into your heels. Open your toes. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse triangle. Send your hips forward. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, Utthita arms. Like you're holding a beach ball. Rotate your shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga. You can float your right foot. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One more side to go. Start with a deep breath in and an open mouth exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, high plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Inhale, fire hydrant. Knee opens to the side. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, donkey. Hips in line with your body. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, so strong. Inhale, plant your back heel. Take up space on the way there, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, open up more, gather up all those experiences. Exhale, bring your palms together. Inhale, arch your arms active as you draw back your bow. Exhale, open your hands. Shoot that arrow off. Inhale, star. Open up to the right side of your mat. Exhale, horse. Full breath in. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Parallel your feet. Straighten your legs. Fold forward. Maybe take a heart opener here. Interlace your hands behind your back. Reach them high. Full breath in. Exhale, release. Shift your weight back into your heels. Point your toes out. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two to the front. Inhale, reverse triangle. How are you doing? Are you having fun? Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reach for what you want, arms overhead. Exhale, chaturanga. Fight gravity on the way down. Keep your heart open as you lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale to the top of your mat. Exhale, come through to a seat. So good. Have a sip of water. I hope you guys felt the open hip versus closed hip differentiation. We'll be using that again later. Life doesn't have to be perfect to be filled with joy. It's an anonymous quote. So see if you're holding yourself to a standard of perfection about your class so far. Let that go. And know that you can find joy even when you stumble or do things differently than you did yesterday. All right, we are going to come into crab. Feet on the floor, hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your hips. Draw your elbows to the back of the room. Ground down into your hands and feet. Make sure you have enough space for your hips between your hands. Inhale, crab, lift your hips. Keep your head in line so that you have one straight spine all the way to the crown of your head. Big breath in. Exhale, floating staff, straighten your legs. Float your hips in between your hands. Draw your belly up and in. Back through crab on the inhale, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, floating staff, press into the earth. If your hips don't float, that's okay. You can come to a seat. One more time. And lower down. Shake out your wrists, so strong. Grab your block, just one, and come down onto your back. Bring your legs into reverse tabletop. I'm going to use the medium setting block on both of my thighs. Then bring your elbows to your block with your hands behind your head. Create pressure between your knees and elbows. Squeeze your block. Then you're going to hold it in position as you extend your right leg to the front of the room. Bring it back. And your left leg fires up a different part of your core every time you release one of your legs and straighten it forward. Squeeze your block. Try not to drop it. Remember to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Slow, controlled movements are always more effective. Belly button drawn down to the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Release. Set your block to the side. Squeeze your knees into your chest. And then take a long good morning stretch. Arms overhead, point your toes. Let your lower back arch up. Take some deep breaths while I read you a quote by Thich Nhat Hanh. Our notions about happiness entrap us. We forget that they are just ideas. Our idea of happiness can prevent us from actually being happy. We fail to see the opportunity for joy that is right in front of us when we are caught up in a belief that happiness should take a particular form. I love that one. All right, you're in good morning stretch. Take one more inhale. Exhale, just roll onto your side. I'll be on my left side for some oblique work. Come up onto your elbow. Point your toes, legs in line with the edge of your mat. Arm overhead and roll back onto the soft part of your hip. Big breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Top elbow, top knee. Squeeze your right rib cage to your right hip bone. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, option to use both knees. Squeeze. You can hover them. If you want to make this more challenging, you can come up off your elbow and just rest lightly on the palm of your hand, keeping most of the weight in your hip. Lengthen, squeeze your right obliques. Whichever option you choose, focus on form and how good this feels, how strong you are. 3, 2, 1. Release. Flip over to your other side. Now you're on your right elbow, the soft part of your right hip. Arm overhead, legs long. Start off just with your top knee, top elbow. Really get that oblique engagement. And you can go to both legs, or maybe resting on your palm. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it and release. So good. Come back onto your belly for plank. Spread your fingers wide. Use all the parts of your hands. You can do this on your knees if that works better in your body. We're going to hold plank for a little while. Expand the valley between your shoulder blades by pushing into the earth. Imagine my hand behind your head. Lift your head to meet it. The joy we feel has little to do with the circumstances of our lives and everything to do with the focus of our lives. Russell Nelson, so what are you focusing on right now? How hard this is or how strong you are? 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Lower your knees wide. Sink your hips back onto your heels and rest your forehead on the mat. Soften your belly between your thighs. Release all muscular energy. On your next inhale, press into your hands. Lift your elbows. Rainbow your back up. Come through tabletop. Then tuck your toes and exhale into downward facing dog. Your inhale. Your exhale. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. Exhale, step or hop to the front. Forward fold. Shift your weight forward into the balls of your feet. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your shins. Create a number 7 with your body. Tweeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Rise up. And exhale, power king. I saw this posture on Instagram, I think. Place your right hand on your chest and bring your left arm into a cactus arm. Embrace the powerful masculine side that we all have inside us, the positive masculinity. This time, our hand is on our heart, but our torso is going to twist and our hips will stay facing forward. Big breath in, elbow at shoulder height. Exhale, twist to the left, open up. Inhale through center. Keep your hips facing forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, forward. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come to face the front, side bend. Left arm overhead, send your hips to the left. Look up past your armpit. Big breath in. Exhale, rise up. Bring your left hand to your hip, exalted mountain, right arm high. Now press your hips to the right. Look up. Rise back up. Keep your right arm lifted. Bend your left leg and capture either the inside edge of your foot or the inside of your ankle. Catch your balance. You can stay right here in a quad stretch or join me in standing bow pulling pose. This is similar to dancer, but it's got an open hip and you hinge forward more. So find a point of focus. I'm going to choose something a little below eye level and start to hinge forward. You want your right arm to reach parallel to the earth. Look forward. Allow your left hip to open and kick into your hand. Ground down into your right foot. Maybe your left foot goes all the way up to the sky. Full breath in. Whew. Exhale, release. Cross your left foot in front of your right foot. Right arm high, back through your exalted mountain with crossed legs. Full inhale. Exhale, IT band forward fold. Hinge at the waist. Walk your hands to the left. Relax your torso and your head and your neck. On your next inhale, halfway lift, uncross your legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, swan dive up. Exhale, bring your left hand to your chest for your power king. Cactus your right arm, elbow at shoulder height. Inhale, twist to the right, send your hips forward. And exhale back through power king. Twist. forward. Twist one more time. Then come into your side bend. Face the front. Right arm overhead. Hips go to the right. Big breath in. Open your top shoulder. Exhale, release. Bring your right hand to your hip. Left hand high, exalted mountain. And big breath in. Lift up your heart. Rise back up. Standing bow pulling pose on the other side. Ground down into your left foot. Bend your right knee. Capture the inside of your ankle or the inside of your foot. Draw your knees together. Again, you can stay here. You can hold onto a chair to support you. Or you can begin to hinge forward. Find your drishti, or point of focus. Kick into your hand. Let your hip open. If you fall out, you can shake it and come right back in. It's different than what we usually do. It's fun to play with it. It's a beautiful posture. One more inhale. Exhale, release your foot. Cross it over your left foot. Left arm high, exalted mountain. And then exhale into your IT band forward fold. Walk your hands to the right. Stay here for a few rounds of breath. Inhale, halfway lift. Uncross your legs. Exhale, high plank. Step back. And slowly lower to the earth, grasshopper your elbows back. Come into a modified cobra. Tense your fingers wide on either side of your heart. Zip your legs together so you have a tail of a snake rather than two legs. Press down on the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Exhale, tap your left shoulder down, look to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, tap your right shoulder down, look to the left. Cycle through this, inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you tap. Press into the top of your feet. One more time on each side. Inhale, come back through center. Keep pressing into your feet. Float your fingertips off the earth. Fire up your back body. Press your belly down. Look at the top of your mat. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Grab your blocks and come into resting Sphinx. You're going to make a T shape with your blocks and rest your chin on it. Elbows under your shoulders. Create a number 11 with your hands. Release the tension in your legs. Soften your belly. Keep a long neck. Joy does not simply happen to us. We have to choose joy and keep choosing it every day. Henry Nguyen. I know that if you're struggling, if the holidays are difficult for you, if you're prone to depression, that can sound trite and unattainable. But remember that happiness and joy are two different things. Happiness is dependent on external circumstances, and joy arises from within. It's a practice of calling ourselves back to the moment and finding something to be grateful for there. Practice that here in our resting Sphinx. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, release your blocks, set them to the side. Come to your active Sphinx. You might want to move your elbows in a little closer, tuck your toes, and then inhale, cat. Hover your hips, round your spine, tuck your chin. Exhale, lower your hips. Keep your toes tucked. Reach your chest through the gate of your arms. Inhale, lift, round. Exhale, lower. Look forward. If your hips don't come off the floor, that's okay. You can still feel the engagement. Lower one last time. Then untuck your toes, come up through tabletop. Send your knees wide for child's pose. Grab a block on the low setting under your head. Sit on your heels. Then cross both your arms. We're going to do a double thread the needle. And rest your forehead on your block. See if you can cross your arms even more. And breathe into your upper back. On your next inhale, rise up. Cross your other arm on top and come back into your double thread the needle child's pose again. What small adjustments can you make to feel this more deeply? On your next inhale, rise back up. Set your block to the side. Bring your knees together for rabbit pose. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bring the top of your head onto the earth just in front of your knees. Lift your hips. You can keep most of the weight in your knees. You don't want to overstress your neck. Press your palms together and reach your knuckles high. Round your spine, embody the rabbit. Big breath in. Exhale, root into your knees. Rise up. Come to stand on your shins. Direct your knuckles to the earth as you open your heart and look up. Exhale. Come back through rabbit. Inhale, rise up. Slow transition. Back through rabbit. Hips lifted. Crown of your head on the earth. Inhale, rise up. Little mini back bend. And then exhale, sit down on your heels into thunderbolt pose. Keep your grip behind your back. Then bring both hands onto your right hip and tip your head to the right. You can rock your head forward and back. Gentle neck stretch. Inhale through center. Bring your hands onto your left hip. Drop your head to the left. Gently rock it forward and back. Inhale, come through center. Take a tiny back bend. Look up. And then release, shift your hips off your heels. Send your legs long. Ground down to the back of your legs. Reach forward and slowly lower down onto your mat. Send your arms and your legs skyward. Flex your feet. You can keep your head resting on the earth. Then send your left leg and your right arm to a hover. Come back through center. Other side, right leg, left arm. Center. Slow, controlled movements here. Keep your lower back glued down. Uddiyana Bandha engaged. One more time on each side. And keep your legs high. Tee out your arms. Lengthen through the backs of your legs, feet active. Exhale, open your left leg to the side. Inhale through center. Exhale, right leg to the side. Inhale through center. Keep your hips and shoulders stationary. Remember to breathe. One more time on each side. Come back through center. One last hurrah. We're going to tip both of our legs to the left, belly twist pose. Keep your shoulders glued down, wringing out our internal organs. Inhale back through center. Exhale, other side. Send your legs to the right. On your next inhale, come back up through center. Release. Squeeze your knees, rock side to side. Then come into your happy baby. You can hold the outside edges of your feet. You can hold your shins, the backs of your thighs. Just work on flattening your spine. Plant your shoulder blades on the earth. Reconnect with the joy in the moment like you felt when you were a little baby, full of curiosity and wonder. One more inhale. Exhale, release your feet. Curl up into a tiny ball, full wind removing pose. Big breath in. And exhale into Shavasana. Send your legs long. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you, palms facing up. Open hips, open shoulders, relax jaw and face. We'll close with a quote by Brené Brown on joy. Twinkle lights are the perfect metaphor for joy. Joy is not a constant. It comes to us in moments, often ordinary moments. Sometimes we miss out on the bursts of joy because we're too busy chasing down extraordinary moments. Other times we're so afraid of the dark that we don't dare let ourselves enjoy the light. A joyful life is not a floodlight of joy. That would eventually become unbearable. I believe a joyful life is made up of joyful moments, gracefully strung together by trust, gratitude, inspiration, and faith. If you're doing this class with music, maybe you can find joy in the fact that you're doing Shavasana at Purple Rain. Begin to deepen and lengthen your breath. wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle out your ankles and your wrists. Let your head fall to one side. And then to the other. Take a long good morning stretch. Point your toes. Reach your arms overhead. Feel all the length you've created in your body. Big breath in. And exhale into fetal pose on your favorite side, using your bicep as a pillow. Cozy in to set an intention for your week. Think of one thing that can be your cue to call yourself back to the present moment this week. Maybe it's every time your phone makes a noise, or every time you have a drink of water, every time you get in your car. Whatever it is, use that as a cue to find the joy contained in that moment. And remember, gratitude doesn't come from being joyful. Joy comes from being grateful. On your next inhale, rise up to an easy seat on your mat, back where we started. Bring your hands to your heart, relax your shoulders, take a full deep inhale. Sigh it out. Bring your hands to third eye center. The light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in me recognizes and adores the light, the love, the teacher, the student, and the hot mess in each of you. Bow forward and seal our practice with a Namaste. Yay! Thank you so much for coming today. If you're interested in exploring some more ways to access joy, my Buzz article on my website this week covers the 8 pillars of joy, as set out by the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu in their book on joy. It's good stuff, and the meditation actually takes you through those pillars as well. So I hope you have a joyful week, and I look forward to seeing you next time at Be Free Yoga. Thank you.